Oh, hello there.
Oh God, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. We can talk about this. Ow, dude. Come on. We can talk about this. I'm sorry. I was in your. Yeah, I didn't even want to be your friend to begin with. What's up, everybody? I'm Luke from the Master Sword Valley with another Minecraft mod showcase, and today I am doing the Danny's expansion mod, or like I like to call it, the Fantasy Mobs mod. And I call it the Fantasy Mobs mod because it's got so many really cool looking mobs that you expect to see in like the realms of fantasy and such. And it's also got a few new crafting recipes. So first I'm going to show you those, then we're going to head down in the chamber and show off all the mobs. So yeah, let's get this started. So as you can see right here, there is a new set of armor. It is known as the antique armor. Now it's not that like damage, like protective wise. It's only about like the same protection as like iron armor, gives the same durability as iron armor, but it does have a pretty cool unique ability, and you need it. Now to actually make this, you're going to need strange alloy. And you're probably wondering, what's strange alloy? Well, I'll tell you guys in a minute when we show out the mobs, but first I'm going to show you off the armor. Alright, so as you can see right here, I am repping the amazing antique armor right here. It looks like a mix of medieval armor and like Batman, with like the horns on top and such. But yeah, as you can see right there, that was the unique ability. When you press left, right, back, or forward in any direction. Shut up. If you press in any direction 3 times, you will do a dash. So we're just gonna go right 3 times, 1, 2, 3, like that, and 1, 2, 3, just like that. As you can see, just dash right for them. So it's pretty cool in that way, but that's really all this armor does. All right, the next thing we have right here is an item that, of course, you can obviously craft, but I can't actually figure out how to actually be able to use it. It's called the mummy chest plate. And to make that, you're going to need 6 arid wrappings along with 2 golem scraps, which of course are also dropped by mobs, and you'll get the mummy chest plate. Now it says that it will spawn a soul that will punch enemies away from you, but I've been testing this thing out for like, I don't know, like 10, 20 minutes, and I still can't get the thing to happen. So if it's like bugged or anything, if it is, like, tell me in the comments, and like if I'm doing something wrong, also tell me in the comments below. But yeah, that's the mummy chest plate. Alright, the next thing we have right here is the spore bomb. And to make the spore bomb, you're going to need visceral essence and spores, which are also dropped by mobs, and gunpowder and a glass bottle, and you will get the spore bomb. And I'll show that and demonstrate that in a minute here. But the next thing we have right here is rammer meat. Now in this mod, there's of course a mob called rammer, and when you kill it, you will get the rammer meat, which is just, it's really unfortunate to kill them, because why would you want to? They look majestic as hell. But you just throw that into a furnace and you get the cooked rammer meat. So yeah, rammers. Alright, so I went ahead and grabbed a stack of these spore bombs just out of the creative menu and such. So we're gonna head down into the chamber right here. I'm actually gonna go to the shooting range and test these out. Oh crap, hold on. Alright, so this is just plugged up, so I just had to switch game modes to break it. But I'm just gonna go ahead and spawn myself a creeper in each of these lanes right here, and we're just gonna go ahead and chuck a spore bomb at him. Right there. As you can see, it creates a cloud around them, which actually is what causing them to start slowly dying right there. That over there is what's called spores, which is a potion effect that almost acts like poison, which will basically make them slowly start dying. As you can see, it's just a little explosion right there, and it doesn't even look like it damages anything, and they'll just start dying of like something related to poison, and it'll just slowly dissipate. And you don't want to go in there because it can also affect you. So yeah, that's spore bombs. All right, so the spore gas actually went ahead and dissipated. So now that I've shown you the spore bombs, we're gonna show off the mobs. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and come up to the viewing deck right here, and I went ahead and pre-enchanted my armor right here. This is a little bit banged up though, so I'm gonna have to repair that. But I also went ahead and made myself a custom sword and a bow, and of course I need the arrow for it in order to be able to use it and such. But I'm just going to fix it up real quick. All right, I went ahead and fixed up my armor, and I'm all suited up right here. So we're gonna head down into the chamber, and we're going to show off these mobs. Okay, so the first mob we have right here is the Cursed Skull. Now, a lot of these mobs have like no origin, like where they like spawn and whatnot. So I can only like imagine that they would like certain things would like I feel like these would spawn at night and possibly in like a plains biomes or something like that. As you can see, they're just like cursed skulls that will obviously just fly around, and they will shoot those balls, which will cause a cursed flames effect, which is like poison almost. So as you can see, it's just like that, and it's another storm. Okay, it's best to gauge it with range if it does fly away. And also, as you see in a minute right here, a lot of these mobs actually don't drop anything, unfortunately. It's a little disappointing. But yeah, that's the cursed skull. I forgot the apples that I had in my chest right here. I need to turn off the rain again. Now the next mobs we have right here are the Ender Beasts, and there are actually two types of Ender Beasts. There is the Archer Ender Beast right here, and there is the Lance Ender Beast right here. And as you can see, they are very big mobs, and they're actually very, very powerful right here. And so like even if they were to like hit each other, they won't fight each other, I suppose. They only fight me, SC. As you can see, they're very powerful, and they will actually hit you away. The Lancer will hit you away with the spear, and the Archer will shoot you and also hit you away with a punch there, as you can see right there. And they're another instance where you kill them, but they unfortunately won't drop anything, unfortunately. So it just beat you up, just beat the crap out of you. You can die now. You can kindly just die. So he just like only drops experience, but don't actually drop an item. So yeah, those are the Ender Beasts right there. Yeah. Now this one right here is the Ghouls. I can only imagine that they would be spawned at nighttime, as you can see, and they will shoot little like mucus balls, I guess, that will cause poison for just a couple seconds. It's really not a big issue if you have some really powerful armor, and they have a punch attack as well with like really cool animations there. And yeah, when you kill them, they don't drop anything. Also with the Ender Beasts, I think they only spawn in the end. They're like one of few mobs that actually had like pictures of where they spawn on the forums. But yeah, that's important. What is important? That was the Ghoul. Now the next mobs we have right here are the Rammers, and there are actually two kind. There is the normal baby Rammer right there, and there's the Grand Rammer right here. As you see, they are very, very big mobs right here. Now, when you kill them, when you actually hit them, they will fight back, and they will actually launch you away, as you can see right there. Now, if you kill them, they will drop that Rammer meat that I was talking about. Unfortunately, didn't do it there, but I killed the big one, but with these small ones right here, you can actually tame them, kind of. When you hold a golden apple in your hand, you notice they'll start following you around, and when you right-click it, they will start eating it right here, as you can see. And you actually kind of want to step back because they will take the apple and they will shaking right there, turn into the Grand Rammer right there. Now, again, I don't know if like they do say that they are tameable, but I don't know how you can actually like ride them. I guess now he just won't attack me, but I hate to do it, but I still have to kill you. Anyway, as you can see, he's just not attacking me since he's now tamed. And yeah, when you kill them, they have a chance of dropping that Rammer meat there. So yeah, Rammers. Now the next mob right here is the Ice Elemental. I believe they were meant to be spawned in like icy biomes like taigas or just like snow biomes in general, or like ice spikes biomes as well. And they will shoot ice at you, which will actually cause slowness. Like, come on, hit me! Wow, you have horrible aim right there. Now it's best to approach these with like actual range instead of melee, because like I was trying to do it with like melee for so long, and it was just not dying there. So yeah, it's best to go at it with range, and there's another enemy that just doesn't drop anything. So yeah, those are the ice elementals right there. Yeah, sign. Now this one is the Jungle Golem. The Jungle Golems, as you can probably imagine, would spawn in jungle biomes. And I think they're meant to like guard maybe like jungle structures that are like normally in jungle biomes and whatnot. I don't ultimately know for sure, but yeah. And as you can see, they're launching projectiles at me, and he also has a melee attack right there, as you can see. And when you kill them, they will actually drop that golem scrap that you need to make the mummy chest plate with. So as you can see, I dropped 4 pieces of the golem scrap right there. It can range from like 1 to I think like 6, but yeah, golems in the jungle. Now the next 2 mobs are both magma related mobs, so I can only imagine that they would be spawned in the nether. This one is the Magma Gulper, and this one is the Magma Slime. Now the Magma Gulper, they just like kind of just fly at you. They aren't exactly that like threatening at all. They They look kind of cute though. They look like trash cans that are on fire though. Ow. Okay, the more threatening one is the magma slime right here, which, as you can see, looks like a magma cube, but actually it's like a lot like faster and bouncier than a magma cube. Whereas normal magma cubes, they will like stop in like after bouncing, but not this one right here. So as you can see, it's just a very fast one, and will just like go at nothing to hunt you down and such. But when you kill them, they don't drop anything. How many times is the weather gonna go off? God! Now the next mob right here is the Manhunter, and as you can see, the best way to describe it is basically just a giant ogre right there. He wields an axe right there, and he's actually very powerful right there. He's only getting damaged because my armor has thorns on it. But as you can see, he is very powerful, and he will knock you away. At least he's like trying to, at least. I don't know if it's because of my armor. But yeah, he does a lot of damage. He can knock you out in like 2 hits, and yeah, pretty big, but he doesn't drop anything. So yeah, there's the Manhunters. Look like Shrek. The next mob we have right here is the Mummy. Now the mummies, I can only imagine are spawned in desert biomes, which makes sense. Like most mummies and mods are only spawned in like desert biomes and such. And they will send like spikes from the ground, and they will, when you get even a little bit closer, they will shoot blocks at you. And when you get really close, they will spawn that soul, that spirit, to basically punch you. The same thing that the mummy chestplate was trying to do. As you can see right there. And when you kill them, you will get the arid wrapping, as you can see right here, to make that chest plate. So yeah, mummies. They're kind of weird. Now this one is the mundane slime. Once again, it doesn't mention like anything about where this spawns on the forums, but I can only imagine it would possibly be where normal slimes would spawn in like swamp biomes and such. I don't ultimately know, but when you kill them, they're supposed to drop that visceral essence that you need to make the spore bomb with, but not this time. But yeah, they will drop that, and yeah, they're mundane slimes. Visceral mundane. Words! Now the next mob right here is the nicktoy. That's the only way I can describe it, as like a giant dog. Now, once again, it doesn't mention like where this thing would spawn. I can only imagine it might be at night, since they're like pretty, like they're dark looking mobs. They look kind of freaky, but they would spawn at night, as you can see. But yeah, doesn't mention anything. They have like a ranged weapon that they would attack you with and such. But yeah, this is the nicktoy things. Yay! Now the next mob right here is probably actually my favorite that's in this mod. It is the possessed armor. As you can see, it looks like a ghost in some really cool looking medieval armor. It's pretty cool, honestly. And as you can see, it'll have like there's like a stab attack and like a sweep attack there. And when you like hit it, it'll actually have an animation of it drinking a potion, which is really cool. And it will actually revive itself of its hearts, I suppose. And it has a cool death animation. As you can see, it drops the strange alloy needed to make that armor. So it looks like you can drop 1, maybe to like possibly make like 8 or something. Don't really know, but yeah, that's the possessed armor right there. It's Ghost Knight. Ghost Knight, woo! And then the final mob that is in this mod is the sporer right here. Now this guy will, once again, I don't know like where like he would spawn, like what biomes and such, but he will drop these little slimes to send your way, because he like, I guess, doesn't want to fight you on his own or something. I ultimately don't know, but as you see, he's just sending these things your way. And when you actually kill him, you will get the spores needed to also make the spore bombs right there. I didn't drop them right there, but normally they would drop it. But yeah, that's the spore right there. But anyway, guys, that is the Fantasy Mobs mod. If you like the commentary and are new to the channel, make sure you stab that like button and that subscribe button so you know when I post a new mod review in the future. Also, be sure to check out the description below from things like my Facebook and my Twitter and my TikTok and such. I don't post a lot, but I mean, I guess when I do, it's something, right? Also, check out the mod in the description below as well. It's a really cool looking mod if you're like a big fantasy fan or something and you just want some new fantasy mobs into your Minecraft game. It's really cool. And also, in the comments below, if you have a mod that you would like me to review in the future, definitely tell me. I will always take your guys' suggestions. But that's gonna go ahead and do it. My name is Luke, and say it with me. Stay strong and feel the power. See ya! Wow, you know, I think we managed to actually go a full mod showcase without the silver.
What? You rang?
Oh, yeah, God, you just had to be there, didn't you?
Yep, not going anywhere.
I hate you.
Hate you too.